Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. So good to see you all. Hi, Elena. Hi, Alicia. Hello, everybody on Facebook. Hello, everybody on the replay. Hello, everybody in Zoom with me. Hi, Alexandra. Hi, Brent. Good to have you here. Those of you joining me in the Zoom room, do say hello so I can see you. This is so cool. Well, welcome back to our third session, the hidden energetic block to more sales. I would love to hear what has been your experience so far. Do let me know. We are building on all that we've covered so far this week. So yesterday I shared with you the 6 energetic blocks that slow down your next level of success. And we're going to be diving in deeper to how we can apply those and understand those blocks in relation to sales so you can have more sales with more ease. Hi, Lisa. Oh, good to see you, lovely. So exciting that you're here. Who else have we got here in the Zoom room? Hello, Debbie. Elena, you've made it into the Zoom room. Fantastic. Welcome, welcome. Hello, everybody on the replay. Let's see who else is here. Hi, Jane. Hi, Susan. Hi, Sandra. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Oh, this is the time now to improve sales so that you can make a bigger impact in life with your business. There are people around you that need your magic, need how you can help them. And we need to bridge that gap so that you can help them to say yes themselves if it's an aligned yes. And for you to allow yourself to have more sales coming in, to work with more clients and all the things, and to be able to do that in a consistent way. No more roller coasters. It's not good for anybody's nervous system. Alrighty, I'm so excited to do this and just wanted to say thank you so much to everybody who has been letting people know about their experience here. Just as a reminder, you are very welcome to carry on sharing and inviting people there, but welcome to join us because they've got a replay page. They can tune in and experience all the magic. And for everyone that you are, whether you're sharing on social media and all your friends come and join us, your colleagues come and join us, and they let us know that you invited them, we'll pop your name into a draw and you can win a private session with me. And we're going to do the draw on next Tuesday. And we are also going to have a draw at the end of our time together today. So you do need to be on live to experience that. And when I ask you to share your takeaways, then we have allocated a number. So just pop your takeaways in and then we'll do the draw. Whoever has posted and is in alignment with that number. So that it's the first person to the post, the 17th person to the post, the 8th person to post, the 9th person to post, whatever it is. We've got a number that we've allocated and then we will see who is going to be the winner. Very excited about the gift that we have for you today. So, alrighty, that all said, got you set up for success. Let's set our intentions for our time together. So just inviting you just to land in this place, become fully present. Hi, Athanasia. And just to give yourself a nice couple of letting go breaths, call all your energy back to the here and now. And just to reconnect with your intention. What's your intention for our time together? What emotions are you noticing in your body? On a scale of 1 to 10, how expansive and aligned are you feeling right now? Just take a moment to be and to become aware. What is your intention? And do pop your intention into the comments, into the chat so that I can witness it. It's my intention that you have miraculous results and a rapid shift for having better results so you can make more sales. So looking forward to reading your intentions. Yes, Elena, I'm experiencing real energy shifts and openings. Okay, this is awesome. So exciting. Good morning, iPhone. Who is iPhone? It hasn't said your name, so we'd love to know who that is. Say good morning. Leandra's open to receiving miracles. Fantastic, fantastic. Truly expanding our wealth consciousness is key to being able to allow our business to make more sales. And more sales means more money, and that's all tied up with how we create it, whether we allow ourselves to have lots of sales with more ease, or whether we can actually only allow ourselves to have lots of sales if we work really, 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 really hard for it. Then we deserve it. So our wealth consciousness directly impacts all aspects of our business: cash flow, allowing in the surplus of more money, holding the money. We're going to dive in deeper to that tomorrow, because of course, as more sales come in, there's going to be more money to hold, which is why we're talking about the two here together in Limitless Wealth. And as business owners, I know you're all here because we know that mastering wealth energetics is key to our success. And as coaches, we know that to be able to help our clients, it is absolutely key to have healed our own stuff first, and to then be able to also guide our clients through to the miraculous results. That is why they want to work with you. So yesterday I gave you our Limitless workbook, which outlined the 6 blocks, and our Helix methodology for uncovering the hidden blocks and manifesting. And the team are going to drop the guide in the comments for you in the Facebook group. And I have also got it here for you, so I'll pop it here in the chat. What is the chat on here? So you've got it to hand if you find that useful. And everything I'm speaking to is on the slide anyway, so you will have that there. So it's all good. We've got you covered. Alrighty, so I would love to know, how are sales for you right now? Do you have consistent sales? Are you in a sales soar right now? Things are really flowing and you're like, I want to just carry on riding the wave and for this flow state to stay. Do you love sales? Are you going, hang on a second, I don't know when this happened, but I've got some energy reversals around sales. And I invite you to contemplate, what identity do you have around sales at your current level of business? How does your shopping style impact how you do sales, how you offer sales, how you invite people to come and work with you? Have you noticed peaks and troughs? What sort of patterns have you noticed? So I'm going to guide you through how the 6 blocks I introduced you to yesterday, how they relate to sales. It is a huge topic. So I do invite you to book your energetic alignment audit with me if you haven't had one already. Get it booked in so I can tailor this for you. That's so you get the most out of Limitless Wealth. And this is what we dive into deep into our Helix Method certification program, where I train you to get rapid results for your clients and your customers. Which is so exciting. So exciting. Alrighty, let's dive into this. Keep the comments coming. As I mentioned, I do read all the comments. If I don't speak to them all as I'm scanning them, I do circle back and read them all fully. So love to see your comments. This is how we can have a two-way conversation. Alrighty, so let's dive into the resonance rift. So this is where we have the inner conflict between our levels of consciousness and where we haven't got the energetic support of our higher self on for manifesting. So how this shows up in sales, this is where, let me know if this resonates, where you choose offers from your ego mind that you think will sell well, rather than offers from your heart, from your higher self. What will fulfill your soul's mission? And when this guidance comes in, these offers can sometimes feel overwhelming. Their purpose can feel bigger than your current identity. Your purpose can feel bigger than you believe you can handle. I have a client who downloaded her higher self offer, and the mission is big. She's feeling, woo, it's bigger than me. And it is supposed to feel like that. She'll know who she is. You have got this. You have got this. So when all levels of consciousness are aligned and the deep inner healing work of the nervous system and the energetic buffering and the future identity is embodied, you embrace selling and you're unattached to people's decisions. We can truly lead with love. We invite people to work with us and we know we can help them get the results that they desire. And we trust their higher self to make their empowered, aligned decision. That makes sense? Very different energy when we've got our higher self, our conscious mind, and our subconscious all aligned in relation to sales. Alrighty, then we have the somatic default set points and how this shows up in sales. So of course, we all got physiological, psychological, and energetic default set points across all aspects of our identity, including sales. And whenever we decide we are going to increase our revenue or grow our business, guess what? Our set points in line with our identity get triggered. And within this, our worthiness and our deservingness set points, the amount of money that we'll allow in within the amount of time, amount of support we'll allow in, amount of love we'll allow in, those set points get triggered. And it is directly tied into sales. And sales is typically how money comes into the business. And of course, as businesses grow and expand their assets, money may also come in through investments, sponsorships, purchasing other businesses. And so buying the right asset to make more money is key. And we can start to uncover what this might look like when we take a look at our current identity, the one that we're currently holding right now. I'm going to just spend a little bit more time in relation to the current identity, because we create reality through our identity. So our identity becomes the block when we're trying to create a new reality with the current identity. And we have a range of self-concepts in relation, all tied up with sales. But one of the big ones I wanted to talk about this week is, and it shows up at every stage of business, so whether you're just starting out or whether you've got a multi-million-dollar business, is visibility and imposter syndrome. And there's many, many facets to this. So let's see, as we start to dive into this, what feels relevant for you. Pop it in the chat so I can see what is landing for you and how your identity is creating the experiences that you're having. Does that sound good? So in relation to, hi Aisling, welcome, lovely. So in relation to, so if you have got an emerging business, so this is where you're getting started, perhaps haven't yet got to the 50K a year revenue, you're in that phase. And it may be you've been in business like that for many years, and that maybe that's where you want to keep it. But for the language that I'm using here, because I'm talking about helping people grow to that 6 figures and beyond, that's where I see the emerging businesses. So just to explain that. So this might show up, imposter syndrome might show up with avoiding asking for the sales, you don't annoy people, or you end up giving free advice. Perhaps you're avoiding sharing client testimonials. You've got a whole bunch of them up your sleeve and you haven't shared them for a while. Spending thousands on different trainings because you feel like you don't know enough yet, rather than I'm really enjoying training and sharpening my skills and being able to show up from an expanded place of I just love personal development and I love learning more and I love being in a community. Very different. So when we're in that space of I don't know enough and I've got to keep training, that ends up creating that learning without earning cycle. Any landing for people? Not charging enough, blocking out money entirely. That can happen if you're transitioning from corporate to online business spaces because you haven't given up your corporate identity. It'll be a massive block. Being out of alignment, of course, with your pricing, that is going to block sales with imposter syndrome. Hiding behind your methods, so that you're hiding behind the methods you're selling instead of saying, hey, I am a Helix method mentor and this is my unique essence. This is who I help. This is my niche. I'm the expert owning it. There is only one you, and your people need to work with you, with no one else, but with you. What is happening here is we are trying to avoid rejection, and actually in doing so, we're actually rejecting ourselves. So we're already experiencing rejection by trying to avoid it. Does that make sense? So we'll hear thoughts like, actually, I'm just being guided to share that again. What's happening is we are trying to avoid rejection. And in doing so, we're actually rejecting ourselves. We're already experiencing rejection because we're trying to avoid it. Let me know if that has landed. Very cute like that, how we do that. Okay, awesome. Thank you. So, boom, landed. So we'll hear thoughts like, things like, so let me know if you've ever heard a thought like this. What if people gossip, or what if people laugh at me? Oh my goodness, I said something wrong. I've really embarrassed myself. Or my opinions don't matter. It's not important. It's not safe to be seen as having it all. I don't have anything people want to hear. I don't fit in, I don't belong. We bring our belonging, but we can tell ourselves that we don't belong. I don't want people to think I'm pushy. People might judge me. Fear of judgment is so massive. And only feeling safe in small groups or in communities that you already know. And then it'll have some subtleties around. So if you're growing from, let's say, 50K plus, you're growing to that first 6 figures, how this can show up and block your next level of success. So you may be on sales calls for hours. They go on forever and ever and ever, and then the person says no. Or perhaps you're not asking for the sale enough. Are you selling every day? Are you inviting people to work with you in some capacity every single day? If not, start doing that now. It could show up as you put a post out and then no one liked it because the algorithm has actually gone wonky, but you feel like you failed, so you can track back and stop talking about it. When we are holding deep visibility fears, they have a massive impact on our business. Things like, so we don't share our personal stories, or we're not marketing consistently. Truly, if you're wanting to grow to consistent revenue, 6 figures and beyond, to 7 figures and so on, 80% of your time is going to be on marketing and sales and 20% on delivery. And as you have systems in place and support, then that will help you to be able to balance your time. It is always more than you think. And this is really key as a coach. For those of you that are coaches, let me know in the comments if you're a coach. You'll know your marketing is high value and effective when your clients show up for your free stuff as well as being in your programs. You want your marketing to be, as good as your programs. Make sense? Or it can show up as buying a group program and then disappearing from it, or hiding in it. So you're not fully taking part, hiding your results from others. Perhaps you're afraid of being visible and having miraculous results and being judged for it. For those of you that have launches and have campaigns where you're having a great big marketing drive to welcome in a whole new influx of students, clients, customers, whatever your business, the terms that you use in your business. This block can show up. It can block you from feeling safe in holding large groups, to subconsciously keep your group small. You can start to, you might find yourself trying to offer one-to-one in a group program instead of saying, we need to dive in deeper to this. I do offer one-to-one. So would you like to work one-to-one? Of course, if you've got the capacity to do one-to-one, if you have any slots available. It can show up as like a visibility hangover. So when you put so much energy into a launch, so there's all this outpouring of energy going out from you, and then you can track back and disappear from your business, rather than holding that level, that energetic frequency, and being continuous, being able to take that responsibility to carry on and be consistent. Our relationship with responsibility has a massive impact on our sales consciousness as well. It can show up as isolating yourself from networking, so being too busy all the time to network, whether that's networking online or networking in real life. Feeling scared of charging old clients new prices. This is a big one. Fears of growing a team, avoiding leading your team, so you find yourself doing all the things instead of delegating. or taking it personally. The client doesn't renew with you, so feeling rejected, feeling judged by others for being too successful. There's so many things how we can have a big impact on our sales. And you can hijack your own sales by avoiding raising your prices to premium prices. Who is recognizing that one? I know I've had some conversations this week. I'm sort of highlighting that one where I'm like, give yourself a pay rise. Let me know who is going to give themselves a pay rise after this. And the things that can create imposter syndrome, of course, all our experiences in this lifetime, past lives, what we're picking up from the collective consciousness, the media programming, societal programming, cultural programming, all is getting imprinted into our subconscious. Projected imprints as a child. Who here remembers hearing this? I know I heard all of these. You're just too much. That's enough. That's enough, Louisa. I can remember that one so well. Normally probably would have been bouncing around the place trying to doing cartwheels or something. That's enough. That's enough. You're too loud. You're too big for your boots. Don't speak up unless you're spoken to. Or children should be seen and not heard. Anyone remember that one? Or were you the odd one out in your family? Or were you scapegoated? Or perhaps you witnessed parents being abusive, or they were abusive to you, or you witnessed violence. Or harsh punishments for playing too loudly. Basically not being allowed to have fun. So we end up with this fun default set point. We're not allowed to have too much fun because actually then it becomes dangerous. And as you're contemplating this, make your notes, really lean into this. And when you're feeling into this, did at any point school feel unsafe? Did home feel unsafe? Where's my water gone here? Were you ever humiliated or laughed at? Made to feel stupid? I can remember being a teenager and being very naughty in my biology lesson. This is my friend of mine who is actually now a very successful comedian, but we were very naughty at the back of the class. He got so cross with us, he ended up putting tea towels over our head and making us sit in the corner to humiliate us. We did actually find that very funny, but it's those kind of things where, what did my subconscious then actually make of that situation? Did you experience jealousy from others? That can have a big impact on whether we allow ourselves to grow our businesses bigger. Or perhaps feeling humiliated after getting something wrong when we asked a question at school. So we learned actually it's safer to hide and to be noticed. Truly, when you heal these blocks, you can become more confident, authentic, you have that true self-acceptance, and you unlock miraculous results. So this is why this is so key, and we do deep identity work within the Helix method, and it's a core part of our energies psychology methodology in all our programs. We have to create the identity of the one who loves to sell, loves to allow more sales in, to have more comfort with being more comfortable, to be more visible as more sales come in. So just really take a moment now just to make a note of what resonated. And contemplate how it's impacting your current level of sales. Lots to think about. And this, of course, all has an impact on our nervous system. The nervous system's capacity of what we will allow in before the flight, fight, freeze protective systems are triggered. The threshold of our nervous system, that is the pinnacle, and how it shows up in sales. So if you think of a fawning response, this is people pleasing, where it's a triggered response. And this nervous system response is essentially overgiving. It's due to a fear of abandonment. Our attachment style impacts our relationships, including sales. Not feeling that we are enough, that then affects our pricing and our capacity to receive money. So the fawning response can override our ability to make money and asking for the sale. So where are you fawning? And this can also show up in the where you may be fawning, where the sales calls are going on forever and ending with a no. The fighting response, this is when you're afraid to lose a sale. So you can become more aggressive, for want of a better phrase, but it can show up in so many different ways where you can feel yourself becoming, maybe you feel like you are being a bit more pushy, rather than just being really relaxed, seeing if this is the right fit for somebody, helping them if they've got some, some of their stuff is bubbling up, their resistance is bubbling up as they're about to step over the threshold. And just being able to lean back, hold the space for them so they can figure it out. And being able to trust them to make their own aligned decision, their empowered decision. And from that place, when we're able to, our nervous systems aren't triggered, we're able to kind of spot things if their nervous system is triggered, so that they can come back and make an aligned decision, a higher self decision that's going to actually take them forward, rather than keep them stuck. Makes sense? The flight response can show up as in not making enough calls, failing to follow up. Follow up. Who knows that they need to do more follow up? You're always so grateful when I follow up. Thank you for reminding me. I'm letting them know if there's a time sensitive offer is about to come to an end. Yes, more follow up, more follow up. I'm sure you've all heard of the phrase winging it. I just like to fly by the seat of my pants. It can be worn as some kind of badge of honor. Actually, this is known as flying in the face of fear. It's a default set point of the nervous system. It feels normal, it feels energizing, but actually it is detrimental to your results. The nervous system is triggered. We've got freezing as well. So we can freeze where we don't make the invitation to work with us, or feeling safer in smaller groups as opposed to larger groups. So wanting to keep them small. The freezing can show up where we don't hear what potential clients say and what they need. And so we miss it. Miss being able to help them meet that need. The flopping, the collapsing, that can show up as hiding after a launch. The nervous system's reached its capacity, and so then we get this tiredness that just means that we have to hide under a duvet for a week. And this is a really big one. So let me know what resonates for you in relation to that and how you are seeing your nervous system impacting sales. And a big one in relation to this that creates internal conflicts is shame. And anywhere we're feeling that something is wrong, or we're inadequate, or we're not good enough, shame about where the business is at, or shame about our leadership or the profit within the business, hoping no one finds out about something to do with the business. That keeps the nervous system activated. And the thing is if you're overgiving or if you're fawning, you're not allowing yourself to receive. You have to allow yourself to receive all of your experiences, all of the stuff that you want, all of the stuff that you don't want, so you're not castrating yourself. So we want to be in that space of, do you know what, I'm really grateful for the contractions. I'm grateful for the resistances because it's showing me where I need to go. It's showing me that next layer of growth. And of course, grateful for the peak flow states, the expansion, when things are really going really well. That way we can allow ourselves to enjoy and receive all of the experiences. Makes sense. Is this landing for you? Recognizing how it's impacting you? Okay, awesome. So how this all links with the fifth block of energetic buffering. Shame creates more shame, stress creates more stress, anxiety just creates more anxiety, and all of that is impacting our energy fields and creating that energetic buffering in our Wi-Fi signal. So instead of having a nice, strong, clear signal where we're an energetic match to our desire, our Wi-Fi is dropping in and out. And the thing is, often we've lived with an emotion like shame for so long, we actually don't know it's there, it's just rumbling away. This is why muscle testing and energy testing is so key. And we can have these energy reversals around shame, selling, stress. All of that is going to be impacting our triple warmer meridians. They'll be congested. So if you want to break through a business plateau, we have to uncover and erase whatever shame might be blocking you, however it may be showing up. Which leads me on to strategic dissonance. This is where we're applying a strategy that's misaligned for who we be and for where we want to take our business, and where visibility and imposter syndrome is kicking in, and we have access to all the tools to improve our skills, but we're not using them. And we see our marketing watered down because we don't want to polarize. We want to be accepted. We don't want to stand out from the crowd. So we're then out of alignment with our strategy. All the layers of energy have created a dissonance in implementing our strategy. Or as we've grown, the strategy that was aligned is no longer aligned, because what gets you to 6 figures isn't going to get you to multi-6 figures, and so on. So I'd love to know, how are you selling at the moment? How do you create sales in your business? Do you host sales calls? Do you sell in Messenger? Do you have funnels? Do you use your intuition? Let me know in the comments. Do you put proposals together? What sales calls? Intuition, proposals, sales cycles, proposals. Okay, awesome. Alrighty, so as you're contemplating what I've shared, I invite you to think about, as you're thinking about how you are selling, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much are you aware that this is blocking your next level of success? Just give you a moment to gather your thoughts and let me know in the comments. Okay. We've got some 10s, we've got some 8s, got some 6s. Alrighty. I think my sales strategy is akin to spray and pray at the moment. Okay, it's time to implement a strategy that's going to give you consistent results, and to heal the blocks that are that nervous system that's creating that spray and pray, that flight response. Alrighty, so I just wanted to share with you something that I've been working on with myself in terms of group sizes, so I can serve and make a bigger impact. And for me, I discovered through using the Helix method that how my imposter syndrome and visibility block was coming through. And it was in relation to feeling safer in smaller groups and leading smaller groups. And I discovered there was a duality that I had created, that had been created from my experience at school, where we typically, as I was growing up, had classes of 12 to 15. So those sizes felt safe. And I have recreated that within my program over the years, telling myself that that's the ideal size. And consciously, I know this isn't true. There's different ways that you lead different sizes of groups. I've led huge sizes of groups, particularly back in my social services days, live events, 400, 500 people, online, 400, 500 people. But what I discovered as I helixed it was that the root was the fear of having bigger class sizes and expecting the mean girls from school to turn up and to bully me. And that was playing out in my business and in how I created our marketing cycle and as our business evolved. And then having done the inner work and found this, and of course I continue to work on this and I'm more in alignment with our strategy. We've redesigned all our programs and offerings so we can increase our marketing, increase our visibility to allow more people to come and benefit from this incredible work. And the visibility opportunities that have come my way are phenomenal. And they continue to get bigger and bigger, which is so exciting. So I share this so you can see how our consciousness creates our reality at every level of business. I will continue to find blocks along the way as I grow my business, as my identity is required to evolve and change as I take our company to 7 figures and beyond. There'll be so much more required of me in terms of my level of consciousness, my identity, increasing my capacity of my nervous system, creating new set points, all the things. This is truly key. So are you ready to find out what is going on subconsciously so that we can change that, take control of that so that you can harness your subconscious, get your levels of consciousness aligned so that your subconscious can deliver with 100% success rate on what you desire to create, your intentions that you've set. Alrighty, so has everybody got the workbook? I'm just going to check. We shared it in the chat earlier. I'll just put it here because I can see some others have joined. I'm going to share with everything on the screen anyway. So if you're on Facebook, it is in the comments for you. But I'll be using the slides so that I've got you covered. Don't worry, I've got you covered. Alrighty, so we're going to activate and create a clear pathway between the different levels of consciousness. Then we're going to be doing some muscle testing using the sway technique. And then we will be, once we've elevated your frequency with our inner rewiring, outer rewiring, and I'll guide you through what we're going to do there. It's building on what we've done yesterday. And then we're going to live in the energy of the question, activate that frequency so you can start to get those inspired ideas and take action on all those ideas that come through to you. Alrighty. So let's do this. We're going to do this together. So everything you need is on the screen. You don't need the workbook, but the workbook is there for you because I know some people like to read it afterwards. Alrighty, so I'm going to guide you through. So just taking a nice deep breath. I'm going to do a higher self invocation. So take a moment just to close your eyes and to create an intention of connection for your breath. I'm going to increase the life force energy through your breath. And I invite you to notice your soul star chakra, which is about 18 inches above your head, your gateway to your Akashic records. From this place, just increase your life force energy to breathe in for 4, hold for 4, and breathe out for 8, just to do that at your own pace 3 times. And then affirming to yourself, speaking to all levels of my consciousness, I intend, in the name of divine truth, love and light, let all information come from my higher self and be in alignment with my divine truth, my highest good and the highest good of all. I am creating a clear channel of communication and manifestation between my subconscious, conscious and higher self, so that they are 100% connected and in perfect alignment and all working towards my highest path and purpose. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Allowing yourself to feel that connection for a moment. And now we're going to, from this place, energy test. So in a moment, I'm going to invite you to stand up and to energy test on the following phrases that I'm going to give you. And you'll go forwards for a yes, backwards for a no. If you haven't done this before, then just to set yourself up for success, you can practice this by saying yes, 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 yes. And you'll see that you go forwards for a yes, You go, no, 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 no. You'll start swaying backwards for a no. So this is where you're standing up. If you can't stand up, you can do it sitting down. It can be a little bit subtler. So this is why I invite you to stand up till you've mastered it. And then you'll be able to pick up and feel the subtle energetic changes. So as we do this, I'm inviting you to notice as you say these phrases out loud and you see if you get a forward sway or a backward sway on it, to notice your somatic response, because your subconscious is going to speak to you through your body and through your energy when you think about this topic. So notice if you suddenly start getting really hot or you know, you start to having tingling sensation somewhere, let me know in the comments what is happening for you. Alrighty, so I want you to muscle test on these ones. So the first one is, I want to make more sales. So say that out loud and then notice if you go forwards or backwards. And then just make a note. So I got a yes or got a no. And I want you to test, I want to have more clients. Do you get a yes? Do you get a no? I have resistance to being more visible. Again, do you get a yes? Do you get a no? And I'm going to give you a moment to do these. I have got an energy reversal to being more visible. Do you get a yes? Do you get a no? When I have the amount of money you want to call in, so when I have 100K in 30 days, I'm afraid people will judge me. Do you get a yes? Do you get a no? I have shame about my current business success. Do you get a yes? Do you get a no? So let me know how you get on. I'm going to give you a minute or so to muscle test on those. The key thing is you're saying those phrases out loud, just to give yourself the space to notice how you feel as you're doing this, observing any pressure changes in your body. And are the sways bigger or smaller, different in size as you do this? Is one really subtle, which you go flying across the room? And we just take a minute or so for you to be able to get those physical responses from your body. Alrighty. How's everybody doing? Any weird stuff going on? If you notice yourself going round and round in circles with any of these, then that's likely to be an energy reversal. There are other things that happen where your body will go off at different angles. And I dive into that deeply into the Helix Method certification program, because you can really work with that and drill down in depth with your clients. But for now, we're just going to treat this as energy reversals if you go round and round. Okay, so got some, I'm finding out what's hidden already. So I'm going to take a moment now. So the next piece is we want to release what we've discovered. And so I've got the phrases up here I want you to release. If you got a no, you went backwards on I want more sales, you want to release that. Now, typically, the subconscious doesn't hear don't. So we're going to use a phrase that if you're an English teacher, you're going to be like, that doesn't make sense. Doesn't matter, we're speaking to your subconscious. So we're going to say the phrase, I want more sales, no. That's basically saying I don't want more sales. So we're going to release not wanting more sales. So you would say, I'm ready to release. I want more sales, no. I release and delete this from all dimensions, planes, times, and levels of consciousness. As you're doing that, we're inviting you to hold CV17, that point, that soft point in the middle of the center of your chest. Just holding it with your left hand. And I'm going to invite you to say it out loud once, that phrase, and then twice internally, so that you can really listen and notice and observe what is happening in your energy field. And then I've got the phrases that if you have found that you need to release some of the other ones, the phrases that I would recommend using are up on the screen for you as well. So if you need to release, I want to have more clients know, for that you're going to hold CV17. To release, I have resistance to being more visible, hold CV17 for that one as you do that one. I've got an energy reversal to being more visible, you do the karate chop. When I have 100K in 30 days, I'm afraid people will judge me. hold CB17 for that one. And I have shame about my current business success. For that one, you're going to hold CB17 as well. Alrighty? Okay, so I'm going to guide you through the first one, and then I'm going to create some space so that you can complete the other one. So we'll do 2 or 3 together right now. Alrighty, so I'll lead you through this first one. So just taking a nice deep breath, breathing in for 4, breathing out for 4. I'm ready to release. I want all sales, no. I release and delete this from all dimensions, planes, times, and levels of consciousness. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Remember to hold CB17. Now silently repeat this. I'll say it out loud so you can follow along. I'm ready to release. I want all sales known. I release and delete this from all dimensions, planes, times, and levels of consciousness. Just notice how this feels. I'm ready to release. I want all sales known. I release and delete this from all dimensions, planes, times, and levels of consciousness. Breathing in for 4. As you breathe out, just let it all go. Just notice how you're feeling. Any tingling sensations, temperature changes. How is this feeling in your body? And from this space, I invite you now to do 2 others on your own. So you're going to say the phrase out loud once, twice internally. Remembering to breathe in for 4, breathe out for 4 in between each time that you say it. So once out loud, twice internally. Any questions, let me know in the comments. Pop a little bit of music on for you. So no feeling, that's absolutely okay. Just going to keep inviting you to do that body scan, because that's going to really help to connect your head with your body. Sometimes if there's no feeling, it can be a numbness, it can be very deep, it can be a disassociation, it can be there's not very much energy around it. So I'm always inviting you to look for the somatic response, just to observe if there is one or there isn't one. Okay, so just to do those 2 now. I'll pop some music on for you whilst you're doing this. Let me. There we go. Very delayed response. Awesome. So yawning going on, yawning, burping, farting, it's all completely normal. The body moves. Yes. You're getting some tingles, okay, so you're feeling that energetic happen. Another moment, so you can just do another one. And of course, this is just 5. This is giving you a taste of what you can uncover and experience. This will be powerful. Ready. And your 2 or 3, you are releasing. And just to give you a heads up, in about 30 seconds, we'll then start to move into the next part where we start to create that aligned coherence. Alrighty. Have a few more to make a note of it so you can come back and circle back later to complete the ones that you want to do. And just repeat this section again. Alrighty. We are going to create aligned coherence. So what we're going to do today is we're going to get your heart into coherence by breathing in for 4, breathing out for 4. Fill your heart up with the feeling of love. Then we're going to do 1 minute inner rewiring. Each of these phrases, I am safe to have more sails. So I'm going to get you to repeat that in your mind over and over for 1 minute. Allow the music to like, what does that feel like? So I am safe to have more sails. How many lives are you going to change by having more sails? Then we're going to repeat internally, I'm enjoying having more sails for 1 minute. Then I'm expanding my capacity to be seen more. Do that one for a minute. I love and accept myself for being me. We'll do that one, inner rewiring, for a minute. And then I'm in a sales sort for 1 minute. So inner rewiring technique. Then we'll pivot, shift gears a little bit. And we're going to do 2 minutes visualization. So I'm going to invite you to see in your mind's eye your ideal client stepping forward and saying yes to themselves. So they're saying yes, 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 yes. Yes, I'm in. Yes, yes, yes. So just notice how that visualization unfolds. Alrighty, so I'll guide you through. So I'm going to do the first one, which is 1 minute inner rewiring. And I will give you a heads up when we've done a minute. So I'm safe to have more. Keep that internally from it. Beautiful. We're going to move on now to I am enjoying having more sales. I'm enjoying having more sales for 1 minute. Beautiful. Now moving on to that third one. I am expanding my capacity to be seen more. Beautiful. Now moving on to I love and accept myself for being me. I love and accept myself for being me. I want you to say, I am in a careless state. I am in a careless state. Flying with your tail. Start to visualize your head. Yes, 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 yes. Activating the frequency of yes. You might see big yeses coming in your mind's eye, having conversations with your clients saying, yes, I'm in. Yes, yes, yes. Creating a little movie in your mind's eye. We're just going to do this for 2 minutes together. welcome this way. I invite you to link the end how it start to notice and contemplate, how can it be easy? You've raised your frequency. Allow the insight and the wisdom to come down from your higher self. How can it be easy? And just allow yourself just to take a moment just to write down any ideas that come to you in this now moment. And you get to take action on these ideas. Some are going to come to you right now. So I'm going to come to you tonight, tomorrow morning. Just know you've activated this. Listen to that soft whisper. Take action. Take one new idea and implement it today. It might be just calling somebody that you haven't thought about for a while and suddenly their name comes in. You might get a new idea for a new offer, a new program. Can you reach out to 5 people, see how they are, follow up with them, invite them to come and work with you? Are they still looking for the result that you can help them have? If yes, is now the time that they're ready to say yes. Let me know if there's any inspired ideas that are coming to you in this now moment. I'd love to hear them. And would love to know as well, as you're gathering your thoughts around this, what's been your takeaway from today? Let me know in the comments. Remember, as we're seeing your takeaways coming in, they're being put into the drawer for our prize, which I'll tell you about in a second. Sharing your takeaway that anchors that in your own learning. And just to recap, we've covered how the energetic blocks impact your sales, how they might be showing up for you. Invited you to notice how they may be blocking your success in sales. We've activated a higher frequency. We'd love to know, how aligned and expansive are you feeling to having more sales now on a scale of 1 to 10? Your tingling sensations, created that coherence in your field. The aligned action is to take the action on the intuitive guidance that you receive, to lead with love, reach out to 5 people and see how you can help them, to share your biggest insight and takeaway. Do share it on your Facebook page or your LinkedIn, your Instagram, all the things. Invite people to come in and join us. You'll inspire us by sharing your insight. And do book your energetic alignment audit with me as well. Alrighty, I can see all the takeaways coming in. Brent's reaching out to a prospect right after this. Awesome. Fantastic. Oh, I'm loving all of this, seeing all your insights and aligned actions that are coming in. Lots of ideas for winter revenue. Yes, 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 yes. Tingling and excitement. Okay. Let's see who is going to win. Keep the takeaways coming in. We've got over here. Perfect. Who we've got. Alrighty, okay. I am so excited to see this. Okay, let's see. I'm going to reveal what we're drawing for. So the prize is a free ticket for the Helix Method success codes activation where you'll create a six-figure leap. We're going to be hosting this live at 11 o'clock British Summer Time on the 14th of August. And drum roll, please. Da, 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 da. The winner is Lisa Pinnock. Lisa, congratulations. I'm so excited for you. So excited. Okay. Huge congratulations. Thank you everybody for sharing your takeaways. We're going to be giving away more prizes tomorrow and I will reveal what they are tomorrow. Everyone's saying congratulations. This is so fantastic. Huge congratulations, Lisa. What? Yes, you're the winner. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And tomorrow we're going to be diving into uncovering the energetic leaks in your ability to hold money so that you can be able to hold both more clients and more money. This is a key one for being able to create big leaps in revenue fast. And I also have a very special invitation for you, and I'll share with you how we can continue together in the Helix Method Mastery Hour certification program. So really excited to share that with you. Would love to know, will you be joining me live tomorrow or will you be on the replay so I know whether you're coming or if I'm going to see you on the replay? I would really appreciate that. And it would be very grateful actually just to ask if you could also complete our survey. So our survey is on our replay page as well. I'm just going to check I've got the right link here. Ooh. Pop that in the... Yes, I have. Marvelous. I have to pop the survey here in the Zoom room. To complete the survey, that would be fantastic. And I'll pop it on the Facebook group when I've come off here as well. And when you complete the survey, your name will also go into the draw to win a one-to-one with me as well. So we'll do the draw for that on Tuesday. So very excited for that. Alrighty, and just to say, remember to book your energetic alignment audit with me if you haven't had one already. These are for leaders, CEOs, coaches who are growing to six figures, multi-six figures, seven figures. We're going to find out what your most pressing block is so that we can focus on that, tailor Limitless well for you so you can really get the results you came here to get. Other than that, I will see you all tomorrow. I'll leave the room open for a moment so you can grab the links. And until then, take care. Lots and lots of love.
Hi, everyone. My name is Star Thomas Wise. I am a sacred wisdom coach, and I am also a Helix Method mentor. And I'm just taking a few minutes, well, okay, a minute, to actually speak a little bit about the Helix Method. I've been in the healing industry for 50 years, and I've done all kinds of things throughout those 50 years. And I want to say this to you. Nothing has shifted my personal life or the life of my clients faster than working with the amazing set of skills and tools that come with the Helix Method. So if you're looking for something to explore that's going to enhance your practice as well as your personal life and give you a heads up like nothing you've ever seen, my strong recommendation is that you check out the Helix Method. I hope you have a lovely day. Thank you.